There is a strange tragedy. The harder we chase happiness, the farther away it seems. We whisper the same promise to ourselves. I will be happy when I get the promotion, when I earn more money, when I move somewhere better, when I finally find love, when people finally recognize my worth. Life becomes an endless waiting room. Always preparing, never arriving. Each milestone feels like a finish line, until we reach it. Then the mind quietly builds another one, a little farther away, a little harder to reach. We convince ourselves that fulfillment lives somewhere in the future. Just one more achievement, one more purchase, one more victory, one more version of ourselves. But while we stare at tomorrow, today disappears. The morning breeze goes unnoticed. The taste of tea becomes routine. The laughter of a friend fades into background noise. The present moment becomes nothing more than a bridge, leading to another bridge, then another, and another. Years pass. Not because life moved too quickly, but because our attention was never here to begin with. Ancient Taoist wisdom saw this paradox thousands of years ago. It teaches something almost impossible for the modern mind to accept. Happiness behaves like a shadow. Walk naturally, and it quietly follows. Run after it, and it keeps slipping beyond your reach. Perhaps the greatest obstacle to happiness is the desperate effort to secure it. Perhaps what we seek cannot be caught, only received. Modern culture worships effort. Push harder. Work longer. Optimize everything. If something isn't working, apply more force. Sometimes that works. You can force open a heavy door. You can push a stalled car. You can climb a mountain through determination. But the human heart does not obey the same rules. Peace cannot be bullied into existence. Joy cannot be manufactured on command. The Tao Te Ching points toward a quieter way. Not laziness. Not surrender to despair. But effortless alignment. What Taoists call Wu Wei. Action without strain. Movement without inner violence. Imagine a still forest pool. Its water is perfectly clear. You can see every stone beneath the surface. Now imagine someone desperately searching for clarity. They thrust their hands into the water. They stir it faster. Again. And again. The water grows cloudy. Nothing can be seen. The harder they search, the less they find. This is exactly what happens inside the human mind. I must feel happy. I have to stop being anxious. I need peace right now. Each demand becomes another hand stirring the water. The mind grows louder. Not quieter. More tense. Not freer. The strange law of life is this. Certain things appear only when we stop trying to force them. Sleep is one example. Try desperately to fall asleep, and sleep escapes you. Forget about sleeping, and it gently arrives. Love often behaves the same way. Confidence, creativity, even wisdom. The deepest states of being emerge naturally when the struggle relaxes. The Tao teaches us to trust this rhythm. Not because effort is evil, but because force has limits. The river reaches the ocean without rushing. The tree grows without anxiety. The sunrise never hurries, yet it is never late. Nature succeeds without panic. Perhaps we were never meant to live differently. The mind creates pictures, detailed pictures. Happiness must look like this. My house. my salary, my relationship, my body, my future. These images become invisible prisons. Because reality rarely matches imagination perfectly. Even beautiful moments become disappointments. Not because they lack beauty, but because they fail our expectations. You finally arrive where you dreamed of being. Yet something feels missing. Not because life is empty, but because the mind has already invented the next destination. Expectation quietly steals gratitude. It whispers, "This isn't enough." Again. And again. The Tao offers a radical alternative. Peace without conditions. Peace before achievement. Peace before certainty. Peace before everything makes sense. This is difficult for the modern mind. Because we have been taught that peace is a reward. Something earned. Something purchased. Something postponed. But Taoist wisdom suggests something else. Peace is what remains. When resistance ends. Not happiness because life became perfect. Happiness because the war inside finally stopped. The rain falls. Without asking permission. The seasons change. Without consulting our plans. People leave. People arrive. Dreams succeed. Dreams collapse. Reality continues. Whether we approve or not. Most suffering begins not with events, but with our argument against them. This shouldn't be happening. I deserve something different. Life owes me another story. The argument never wins. Reality remains. The exhausted mind keeps shouting. At a mountain that cannot hear it. Imagine setting that burden down. Just for a moment. Not because everything is solved. But because you no longer need reality to become something else before allowing yourself to breathe. That quiet space contains a kind of happiness that has no obvious reason. A happiness without an object. A peace without a trophy. A stillness that asks for nothing. And therefore, cannot be taken away. So how do we begin? Not by chasing another philosophy. Not by turning peace into another project. Instead, begin by letting go. One small step at a time. First, cease the chase. Notice every sentence that begins with, "I'll be happy when." Pause. Question it. Second, accept the season you are in. Some seasons bloom. Others appear painfully still. Winter looks lifeless. Yet beneath frozen ground, roots are growing deeper. Third, cultivate space. Not more possessions. Not more notifications. Not more obligations. Space. A quiet morning. A slow walk. A few minutes without music. Without scrolling. Without needing to improve yourself. Perhaps this is the forgotten secret. Happiness was never hiding in the future. It was hidden beneath the endless search itself. And maybe, the most courageous thing you will ever do, is step off the treadmill of endless desire. To stop running. To stop forcing. To stop measuring your life against an imaginary destination. Because the moment you no longer demand that life make you happy, you may finally discover that peace had been quietly walking beside you all along.